don't wanna waste no time, so pardon this lack of composure. Exactly what my life ordered. A lover and a friend.
Real time.
Riding on the same page, walking at the same pace, wondering how my life got here, but you're here now.
This is my domain.
Wave at people we see, talking out loud of last week's ups.
But this is my favorite right now.
Love was inconceivable.
Awesome stuff. As much as I want to drink everything on the shelf, we are here for beer, not whiskey.
I don't wanna waste no time.
This is what we're actually here for.
Exactly what my life ordered. A lover.
Yeah. Gus be on the check. yeah, 26, 27. What you know?
Nothing on my brain except for you. I'm about to love champagne. Excuse my head, it's acting really young. I get the feeling that you think I'm pretty dumb. You're not wrong there. I'm just trying to catch a wave. Yeah, I'm trying to catch a wave. Yeah, I'm trying to catch a wave. Yeah, I'm trying to catch a wave with you. But you driving on me crazy.
Welcome back to another edition of the Hoppy Hour, ladies and gentlemen, and we are starting off with Portage Brewing. Unbelievable brewery in northern Minnesota, and we got the Coffeecake Blonde Ale, and I'm very excited about this one. I love coffee, as you guys know. I love my beer, as you guys know, and I typically love a good coffee blonde ale. This one's a coffee cake blonde ale, so I imagine it's going to be on the sweeter side, which I'm a little scared of, but the reviews that I've seen on this, the write-ups that people have posted on Untapped have raised my eyebrows. I don't think this is going to be our typical coffee blonde ale, especially because the beans have been barrel aged, so there's going to be a kick to this. Let's take a first taste and then we'll dive into reading the can and see if my experience and reviews match that of the community. So cheers, everybody. Whoa, that definitely packs a punch. The brewery says it's their most popular breakfast beer. I mean,
just give me all the bacon and eggs you have.
I guess this pairs well with bacon and eggs, but what doesn't? Wow, despite it being like really layered, I would say more layered than rich. There's a lot going on, but it's not rich. It's still light, funny enough, but you get that tiny bit of barrel-aged kick. In this case, it's what I've read anyways, it's from their coffee beans, not necessarily the beer being barrel-aged, which is why it's not rich and more light, but definitely layered with flavor. So it's like coffee, a little bit of sweetness. What I actually really like about this is that it's not super sweet. If you're not a fan of cinnamon, this ain't for you, because there's more of a cinnamon and spice kick at the end than there even is cake. And I guess that's part of the cake. I guess coffee cake does have some cinnamon in it, but they went very much heavier on the cinnamon side than they did on the, well, cinnamon and the coffee side, which is good. Then they did actually the sugar, the sweetness, which, hey, like I said, I like, but if you're not a huge fan of cinnamon, if you don't like that little bit of a spice kick in a beer, especially a blonde ale, this one might not be for you, but it kind of hits you in this order. Coffee, hint of sweetness, and then ends with that spice, but all beautifully wrapped in a relatively light beer. Let's take a look at the can here. It's pretty nice can art. Love the way Portage keeps their cans simple, but with that style that you know it's theirs. All right, so organic coffee, vanilla beans, and Corinth J cinnamon. Wow, fancy. Complex, crushable coffee vibes. This would be crushable for me, but I wouldn't put that on the can, because I feel like that gives just blonde ale folks the wrong message, because this is complex, but when you put complex and crushable next to each other, unless you're crazy like me, I think they kind of cancel each other out. So yeah, barrel-aged coffee beans from their house blend, which is called Kaffe Havn, coming in at 5.2%, 18 IBU. I mean, it's really, really good. It's got a little smoky touch to it. I would say it's smooth. I don't agree that it's super sweet. Layered was something that was also on the reviews that I just looked at now, which makes a lot of sense. It's layered like a cake. It's not as sweet as a cake. And again, if you don't mind that little bit of a spice kick, and it's not too much, but it is there. It's not even too much to have a lingering like bite on your tongue or anything like that. But if you just don't want that in the Blonde Ale, look, I get it. This was not what I expected. I thought this was going to be a lighter Blonde Ale that honestly wasn't even as rich in tone despite it being a coffee ale. You can get lighter ones, but for the most part they are a little bit darker. You don't get that cinnamon off the whiff either. It's nice, subtle hit of coffee. Then when you taste it, you get more of that coffee, which I like. And yeah, this is a beautifully wrapped, layered, and complex Blonde Ale. Maybe one of the most complex Blonde Ales that I've ever had, but they didn't mess it up by making it too sweet, and they didn't mess it up by going too much, because it's perfectly balanced, and this is incredible. Like I said, crushable for me, maybe not for thee, but I highly recommend this one if you're a fan of Portage Brewing. Cheers! If you like these reviews, don't forget to drop a comment below, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.